to the J podcast. Today we will talk about whatever the hell we want. Let's go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the J podcast. I'm your host, J-Pah. I'm over here at my house in Rhode Island today, and I was checking it out. I was like, "Oh, this is a beautiful spot to podcast. I like it." So I'm gonna do it here today. I'm doing a solo. I got these Gorilla Minds. They're supposed to be brain activity boosting energy drinks. I heard about them on Joe Rogan. And they sounded pretty good. I was like, hey, if Joe Rogan uses them, they must be good, right? So I already crushed one of them. Friggin' drank that thing quick. It was the white frost flavor. It was actually pretty delicious. I liked it. So I'm gonna try the rocket frost now and see how that one is. It's pretty damn good. I like it. It says unmatched energy, amplified focus, enhanced concentration, elevated mental clarity, and no sugar or artificial colors. It's got 1,000 milligrams of N-acetyl L-tyrosine, whatever the hell that means. It's got 400 milligrams of alpha GPC 50%, 200 milligrams of caffeine, 200 milligrams of uridine monosphate, and all the other stuff. L-theanine, I think that's supposed to be really good for boosting brain activity. So, hey, I'm all for it, man. And it's delicious. I'll take it. But I'll tell you what, I drank this one already. Feeling pretty good and ready to go. So yeah, I'm just doing a solo podcast today. I'm supposed to be doing one tonight, with my friend. We're gonna set that up, see how that goes. Hopefully we'll actually get it done. It's tough getting people to actually meet up. I don't know. It's just, I don't care. At this point, I'd rather just sit here and do solo podcasts and deal with having to meet up with people and this and that, work around everyone's schedule. Is what it is. But yeah, here I am. I'm doing my thing. I'm bored, so I'm just running one for now. And yeah, hopefully we get something later. If not, is what it is. I'll throw out this solo. So, how's everybody doing? Let me know in the comments. Let me know how everything's been. Let me know what you've been up to. If you've been watching my videos, if you're liking the content so far, tell me what you like. I want to know what you guys like. So I want to put out stuff that, is interesting. I mean, everything I talk about already interests me anyway, so I'll talk about it even more if there's a specific topic people like. Like, for example, I'm big on the paranormal. Like, I noticed that got a little bit of traction when I posted that, and I was like, yes, dude, like this is what I like. People are fucking with the paranormal content. Like, hey, I'm up for doing a paranormal investigation in the future. I'm just saying, if I can get something worked out, another content creator or something wants to come out and do a investigation. If there's an investigation team out there that would take me along on a paranormal investigation, hey, I'd be down as long as I can record and do my thing, like, like film what's going on. That would be sick. Like, I'm open for it. I've seen millions of those things, man. Like, I might not be the best with experience wise, but hey, I'll figure it out as I go. So yeah, I'm up for that. That would be sick. I'm actually next weekend. Well, right now it's Saturday. I don't know when I'm gonna post this. I'll probably post it today. So, right now it's Saturday. I I'm spending this weekend just doing a bunch of podcasts. Next weekend, I'm gonna be going to the Warren Museum in Salem, Mass. They just opened it. They did the ribbon cutting. From what I seen on Instagram, they had a huge turnout. It looks like a lot of people went there. So it's pretty cool. Place is getting quite a bit of traction, and it's pretty sick. I mean, they deserve it, man. Elton and Matt, like they worked their ass off to get this done. I think it's dope. Like they're local. I don't know if well, yeah, they're celebrities. They're local celebrities, and they're actively involved in the community, and they're doing cool stuff around here, and I fuck with that. Like that's dope. Like they're making stuff that even I can go to. It's like, yeah, like that's cool. I fuck with that. I'll always support that, man. Like that's huge shit. That's dope. I really like that. Oh man, I gotta catch my breath over here. I'm talking a lot. Um, but yeah, man, it's just it is what it is. I just been working lately. I've been doing my thing every single day. Like the weekends are chill. It's a nice time to just relax, and I want to podcast. Right now, I'm at my home in Rhode Island. It's beautiful here. Like I live out in the woods, the woodsy part of Rhode Island. I grew up right next to Providence and Smithfield over there, right on the Esmond side, and I love that town. But like where I'm at right now, it's like it's so peaceful. It's like in the woods. Like everybody's friendly out here. Everybody waves, says hi. It's really great, like, it's a peaceful escape, it's, like, a nice getaway. Like, right now, I'm living up in Dorchester and, Boston, and it's hectic, but I do like it over there, I really like Dorchester. But on the weekends, like, oh, it's beautiful just coming to Rhode Island and having some peace and quiet, like, I got the best of both worlds right now. I got city, and then on the weekends, I can come and just relax in the peaceful, quiet woods of Rhode Island. Like, I love it, man. I love it. I got the life, I'm appreciative of everything. Like the other day I was feeling down. Like I was just like I was having an off day. Everybody has those. Like it is what it is. Like you're having a shitty day, and I was like sitting there thinking, I'm like, what the hell do I have to be down about right now? Like I am so beyond blessed. Like me sitting there and feeling sorry for myself is just a smack in the face to God. Like legit. Like who am I to sit here and be like, "Oh, I don't feel good today." Like, no. After that, I literally was like, "Fuck that. I'm not moping around, not doing none of that bullshit." I told myself to get in a better mood, and I did. Honestly, that fixed my day. So, if you're ever feeling down like that, having a bad day, maybe you just need to force yourself into a good mood. Cause I did it. So maybe you can do it too. Maybe it's possible. All right, I'm back. My bad. I had to. I didn't like the way the camera looked. I don't know if it looks better now. Hopefully it does. I wiped it off, but it just I didn't like it. But I'm recording this on my iPhone. I got like an app. I hook it up to my thing and all that good stuff. And I don't know why, but for some reason the quality just isn't as good as an iPhone records. It's kind of weird, but whatever. I gotta work with what I gotta work with, and I don't really feel like going too crazy and getting all crazy camera equipment and all that. Yeah, it's like I'm just having fun with it. Like it's a hobby to me. I don't want to go too crazy because I feel like if I do that, then I'm gonna like get too overly into it, and that's never a good thing. Like there's gotta be balance in your life. Like you gotta have kind of like, all right. I got this part of my life, but that's like a hobby to me. It's separate. Like, but I gotta focus on other things too. And when I get like too like into something, it like takes my mind off everything. And I don't want to do that. Like, I just want to enjoy podcasts and have a good time and just kind of relax with it. I don't want to get like too like crazy. But you guys did like the Q&As though, so I'm thinking about doing something like that today. I might just run it up on ChatGPT and probably throw it on the screen, be like, "What questions do you got for me?" Because that stuff, like, people really liked it. I thought it was pretty cool when I was just answering these basic questions about, like, life and all that. Like, I had fun doing it too. It was a good time. Alright, so I got that pulled up on the screen. Um, so I'll just start firing them off. Let's see what we got. So it's bringing up deep questions about life. Let's see what we got. If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you actually do with your life? Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna jump straight into that because it's like I got opinions on this, man. If I knew I couldn't fail, like, bro, life would be boring. Like, imagine you were perfect and you never made mistakes. You would never learn from it. You would be like the most arrogant motherfucker there is on the face of this earth. You'd walk around. You would think your shit don't stink. You would fucking, what's that word there? You'd be entitled as fuck. Like, I wouldn't want to be like that. I wouldn't want to be perfect and make no mistakes. Like, imagine you're playing football, right? And on both sides, everybody's perfect. No one makes mistakes. No one would win because they'd score every touchdown. Either that, like, how would that even work? If the fucking offense is perfect and the defense is perfect, how's anyone gonna score? And how's anyone gonna fucking like, you know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. It's like not possible in this world. So it would be boring as fuck. Is my point. I don't know. I just rambled a bit there. Whatever. Fuck it. But if like, what would I do if I knew I was perfect and couldn't make any mistakes? I don't know. Like I said, not a fan of that idea. But probably play the lottery. Like, I don't freaking know, man. If I was perfect, right, I'd win the lottery. I wouldn't get it wrong. So yeah, that's my answer on that. That's really all I got for that. Um, what do you think you're chasing right now and why? I'm chasing happiness, I'm chasing peace, and I'm chasing love. See, those are things in my life that I've gotten far away from. But happiness is something I'm working towards getting back to because you got to kind of ground yourself. The key to happiness, like in my opinion, or from my experience, is um gratefulness and gratitude, just being happy with what you got. Like I said, not earlier, but like I said in my last podcast, like when you're on social media, seeing everybody doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, like you get jealous of that. You're like, why isn't my life like that? And it's hard nowadays to be like happy and content with your life when there's everything around you saying that your life's not good enough, your life's not this, your life's not that. But um I think true happiness comes from a place of being content. Like, say there's parts of the world where people don't have social media, they don't have access to phones, this or that. Like, those people usually are probably the most happiest people because all they know is what's around them right now, and they are grateful for the things they got. I mean, we've come a long way in society. Like, we got everything we want. We go to the grocery store, there's food there. People used to have to hunt for food. Like, people used to have to do ridiculous things and go to extremes just to survive. Survival, that part is almost like it's almost like guaranteed and set for like a majority of people in America, at least. Like, but yet we're like one of the most unhappy. Where does that make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, the reason is because people are ungrateful. Because they see people who got it even better than them, and they're like, "Shit, like my life ain't shit." Like, no, your life is. Like, your life is great. You just have a problem with appreciating the things you already got. That's all it is. So I think that's the key to happiness. I mean, that's the only logical like conclusion I can come to is that gratefulness is the key to happiness. That good people love like um the other thing I'm chasing what I say? Forget happiness, peace, that's huge. Like you need to have time. Like I believe when you're alone, that's when you find yourself. Like you need to have that time alone by yourself to sit there and go, all right, I need to enjoy myself, the quietness around me, like where I am right now, out here in the woods of Rhode Island. Peace. Birds are chirping outside, eating out of the bird feeder. Everything's great. Friggin' city, chaotic, crazy. But I mean, you could find peace in the city too. But I'm just saying, it's easier when it's quiet, when you're alone, when you got alone time. You're able to just enjoy yourself. I think that's where peace is found. Um, and it could be found anywhere. I think it varies person to person. Everybody has different ideas of peace. Mine's usually just relaxing, like on the weekends, by myself in a quiet, peaceful environment. Sometimes my peace is around good people. Sometimes I just like to be alone. But it is what it is. Um, and chasing the the love part, like not romantic love. I'm already in love romantically, so I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about um good people, good friends, good family, good vibes. Having connections. Connections is everything. Connections is we are a um social animal, and I truly believe that. We crave connection with others. So it's good to have good people around, have good laughs, and have good times. And yeah, that is what I am chasing. Um, are you happy with the person you're becoming? I kind of touched base on that on my last podcast, so I'm not going to talk too much about that. But yeah, I'm happy with the person I'm becoming. Very happy. I'm thrilled, actually. What is something you believe now that you completely disagreed with 5 years ago? I'll tell you what, I got a lot of different views from 5 years ago. And that's the beautiful part about being a human is growing and maturing and being able to become more wise and not so hard-headed and realizing that these ways I've been set in, it's not definitive. Can change. We're like Bruce Lee said, we're like water, we flow like water. We're fluid. Our opinions can change. And if we stay too solid like concrete, it's destructive. Takes you nowhere. One thing I believe now that I didn't believe in 5 years ago is the possibility of there being like ghosts, like dead people. Like I never believed in that. I thought like if there was supernatural, which I've never really had any crazy encounters with, I mean like that I can definitively say like, oh, I know that was supernatural. But um I always thought if there was it would be demons, but I don't know. I mean like I I'm open to the idea now that there could be ghosts out there. I don't know, you know. But that's me. I'm growing, I'm actively changing. I'm like opening my mind. I'm more open to different perspectives and who knows? Maybe it's a possibility. Um, so I'm just gonna take this off the screen because honestly, I don't need to show it to keep reading it, and it's probably gonna mess up my clips, and I don't want that. Oh, that's another thing, by the way. Feel free if you guys see something you like, you see something dope, and that you think, oh, this is a nice little clip right here. Send it to me, screen record and send it to me. I'd appreciate it big time. Um, That question I already answered last time in my podcast, so I'm not gonna do that one. What do you think people misunderstand about you? I already did that. If you could go back and change one decision, would you and why? Ah, that's huge. Like, I mean, think about that. Every time someone sits there and goes, "Oh, I wish I could go back and change this," and like I don't know. Like you sit there, like think about it. Like if I went back in time and changed a mistake or a decision I made, would I even be the person I am today? And do I like who I am today? Like I like who I am today, and I feel like everything that happened in my life, whether it was negative, embarrassing, no matter what it might have been, it made me who I am today, and I got an appreciation for that. Like I don't know, I feel like I just wouldn't go back in time and change any of that. Like it might sound crazy, like even like going back in time, it's like, oh yeah, like I have the winning lottery ticket numbers. Let me go back in time and do that. Like I don't know, would I really want that? What if the money destroyed me? Like you know what I'm saying? Like having $1 billion from winning the lottery. Like, what if that just ruined every good characteristic that turned me into who I am today? Like, what if that changed the relationships I have with people and the people I love? Like, is all that worth losing over $1 billion? No, it's not. And friggin' going back in time and changing something embarrassing that happened in your life, shit builds character, man. Like what? I remember one time I shaved my hair right here a little bit too much on the side. I was so because I used to cut my hair back in the day. And I was surprised. I thought it came out like shit. I was like, damn, like what the fuck? But like I kind of like doing it myself. I wanted to get good at it. Like I'm just the type of person. I'm like a jack of all trades. I'll try everything. And I used to cut my own hair and I had a couple people be like, "Where'd you get your hair cut?" I'm like, "I did it." And they'd be like, "No way you did that yourself." I'm like, "Really? Really? Is it that good?" Like I thought it looked like shit, but okay, thank you, buddy. But unless they were just busting my balls, I don't know. But fucking yeah, I cut it too much, like over here, a little bit on the side, and it just looks stupid. I was embarrassed by it, but like looking back on it now, it's like, well, it happened. It built character, and all that like stuff in your life that happens like that, it just builds up and builds up and builds up to a point where it kind of like it's like having a it's like when you work with your hands, eventually they callous and you don't feel the pain anymore. Like it builds your character, it builds who you are as a person. Yeah. Without that stuff, I wouldn't be who I am today. Now I don't really get embarrassed. I am who I am. I'm proud of who I am, and I don't gotta worry about no one else's opinion. And I wouldn't have it any other way because that came from life experience, and there's really nothing more beautiful than that. Um, I already answered what's something you wish you could tell your younger self last podcast. So yeah, if you guys didn't watch my last podcast, you can go back and watch it. I answered quite a few of these questions. If you're interested, or you can just stay and watch this one. Hey, I'm here to chill regardless. Do you think people genuinely change, or do they just become better at hiding who they are? People change. I mean, I think it depends. Like, you probably got some people who are just so far gone, like it doesn't matter. Like, you got like sociopaths and people who are just like bad people. But people change. Like, I've changed. I've changed a lot as a person. You know, when I was younger, I used to be a little shit. Like, I ain't like that no more. I'm a pretty stand-up person. I'm a good guy. Friggin', um, I mean, obviously, there's some things that are just like unforgivable. Like, people do bad things, and even if they change, like, doesn't mean people are gonna forgive them for what they've done. But if they genuinely change, like, cool. And like I see it a lot, like in like the community with a bunch of like people who have addictions, like those people genuinely I think do change. I don't think they hide who they are. I think they have like a change on a spiritual level. They like figure out there's something wrong inside of them and what they've been doing hasn't been working. And it makes them crave kind of like an escape from who they are because they're so upset with who they are. And I think the only way really out of that is to figure out how to love yourself because being sober is about not having to escape from the life you already have. It's about accepting who you are and loving yourself. And I think that that's a true change, you know? Like that ain't no fake change. You can't fake that. You have to do the work and you have to become better or you're going to keep falling back into the same patterns and the same cycles. You got to learn how to love yourself. Um and that was a big problem I had for years. Like I don't want to get too into it and too personal, but like yeah, like every time I go out, like I wasn't always like ready to talk and be social and it made me feel kind of down about myself because I didn't want to like be that person who just wasn't like interacting with other people and having a good time like everyone else, but I just wasn't happy with myself and I wasn't in a good mood. But I'd have a couple drinks and that would all change and like that's the thing. It's like I shouldn't need that. You know what I'm saying? And luckily I've gotten to a point in my life now where I don't need to do that. I don't need to go out and drink to have a good time and enjoy other people because I've truly grown. Like it takes a lot of hard work, but you come to do a self inventory on yourself and discover who you really are and accept yourself for who you are and love and appreciate that. And gratefulness, that's a huge part of coming to terms and love with yourself and loving yourself. Like I talked about that a little bit earlier, but it really is. It's like, how do you love yourself? Be grateful for what you got. Gratefulness is love. Love what you already have, be grateful for it, and you won't need to escape from that. Um, what does a successful life mean to you? I already friggin' answered that last podcast, so we're not going down that road again. What's the difference between being alive and actually living? I love that. That's a good ass question right there. So, what was that song there? That Drake song? Everybody dies, but not everybody lives, something like that. Fire line, dude. Like, I gotta give it to him. Like Drake back in the day, man. He killed it with those lyrics. Um, so being alive, pretty plain and simple, pretty self-explanatory. Anybody watching this right now, you're alive. I hope, right? You're alive. Okay, cool. That's like the bare minimum of life, being alive, existing. You're just here, going through the motions, doing your thing, day in, day out. Um, I think that's not being present, maybe. That's the word I'm thinking of for it. Like the way to describe it, not being present. That's being alive, actually living, being present in the moment, enjoying what you're doing right now, experiencing life to the full degree. Um, yeah, just being present. Like, you know what I'm saying? Being involved. When you're like going through the motions and you're just being alive, you're just like a robot going through the motions. Time flies. I don't know, like, I've had periods like that. I don't know if anyone watching's ever had periods like that where you're just going through the motions and um like friggin' every day's the same thing, go to work and then you wait for the weekends and then oh the weekend's here and then you experience the weekend and then you're like shit. Like you look back, I just wasted that whole damn week 'cause I was so worried about the weekend coming. Flew by. And then before you know it, years have gone by and you're like, where the fuck did the time go? So being alive, that's experiencing it. I think when you experience life and you're present and you enjoy every moment, like even going to work, if you don't like what you're doing, force yourself to like it. Force yourself to get enjoyment out of it. Like literally force yourself to get enjoyment out of being the best at what you're doing. And if you can't, like it's that bad, if you really don't like your job that bad, then I'm sorry, but I just think you need to figure something else out because you're a human, your life is way more important than that. to just waste going through the motions and like living life like you got it on fast forward. Like you ever seen that movie Click? How he skipped through all the boring shit in life. That's what you're doing when you go to work every day and you don't appreciate your job, when you don't enjoy it. Like I'm sorry, but like they say, "Oh, I can't force myself to do it. I can't." Just fucking do it. Force yourself to do it. Force yourself to enjoy it. And if you literally cannot, work on getting something else. I'm not telling you to go quit your job. Don't do that. But find something else. Get into it slowly, slowly, slowly until you can transition fully. And if you can do that and do something that you actually think you can enjoy and maybe even force yourself to enjoy, I'm sorry, but like people sit there and say, I'm not going to force myself to. If you don't force yourself to enjoy it, then you're going to go through the motions every day. Like, I'm sorry, but force yourself to be happy. If you're not, you're gonna be miserable. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's just like, what choice do you have? Be miserable and suffer and cry and feel bad for yourself? Why would you want to do that? Force yourself to be happy. As stupid as it might be, like, yeah, I'm sorry, but sometimes you gotta fake it till you make it. Like, it is what it is. That's the best advice. Like, I know I sound crazy saying that, but like, it works for me. If it can work for me, maybe it can work for you. I'd recommend trying it. Force yourself to be happy. If you can find enjoyment in the little things, maybe you can create happiness out of that. All right, now questions that can get really interesting. Whoa. If money didn't matter, what would you spend your time doing? I don't know. Like obviously cool things. I'd probably um be out to like crazy restaurants every night, hanging out with good people, having good conversations. I'd I do a lot of podcasting because I enjoy doing that. I'd be golfing. I have fun golfing. I got into that quite a few years ago, and I suck at it, but I love it. Oh my God. The biggest thing was I always used to do it when I was drinking. I don't drink no more. I haven't golfed sober yet, I don't think. But then again, I haven't been golfing in like 2 or 3 years now. But I'm trying to go like soon, like maybe even this weekend. I might go do that. But like I'd get drunk and I'd go have fun on the carts and this and that. That's the best part of it. But I mean, the sport itself is fun. I do like it. I like hitting the ball and, if it doesn't go in the hole, being like, oh, I got to get better at that. It's like it's something to work towards. I like it. But yeah, I do that. I'd probably go on vacations, like, and that's the crazy thing about it. Like, if money didn't matter and you could do all that stuff, it wouldn't be so great anymore. Like they say, the weekend, it wouldn't be so good if it wasn't for the shitty work week. You know, you gotta really go, you gotta do the shitty things to enjoy the really good things. But if money didn't matter and you're doing these things all the time, I feel like I would do all that stuff, but I wouldn't do it like every day like you think. I'd probably have like a little bit of time where I just spent by myself, just chilling, like, because I feel like everything would get boring after a while. But I do freaking ghost hunts, like I do all this and that. Like I'm busy right now. I don't like I have so much stuff I want to do, but I just don't have time to do it. Um, but yeah, I do all that stuff. Honestly, and as stupid as it sounds, I'd probably still work. I would. Knowing I'm doing something good for this world and accomplishing things with skill set that I was gifted with by God, just it gives me personal satisfaction knowing that I'm helping this world move around. Like I'm helping things get done. I'm helping people. Something about it, man, gives you purpose. Would you rather have a long ordinary life or a short extraordinary one? Why do you gotta pick or choose, man? Like I'd probably say short, extraordinary one. I don't want to have a long, boring life. But like at the same time, like nah, like I just give me a short, extraordinary one. Like I don't want to have to pick and choose with that. I don't like that question. If everyone could hear your thoughts for 24 hours, would you be embarrassed? Fuck yeah. The hell? That's crazy. Fucking hearing me. What the hell? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Would you want to know the exact date you're going to die? Fuck no. That's the beauty about life is it's mysterious. You don't know. I mean, unless God forbid you're diagnosed with something crazy. Shit, dude. I just hate that. I hate hearing about that. I hate seeing people go through that shit. Like, fuck, but I mean that kind of gives you a little bit more of a time frame, but like, just not know. Like, I'd rather not know. Out of sight, out of mind. When it happens, it happens. Shit. Um, if you could erase one painful memory, would you? I already talked about that. Nope. Is being a good person about your intentions or your actions? It's intentions and a little bit of both. Because if you don't take action, even with good intentions, then you're useless. Just is what it is. If you became extremely successful but lost everyone you loved along the way, would it be worth it? I think I just hit on this already. Nah, I wouldn't. No, no. And my idea of success isn't like society's idea of success. Like I said a million times before, my idea of success is love, happiness, and I don't know. I can't think right now. I didn't get much sleep last night. I got out of work at like 5 in the morning. I was up till like 11 a.m. and then I took like a 3 hour nap and now I'm doing this. So, but I got the gorilla mind. It's definitely working. Like I feel more like my brain's functioning at a higher level and I fuck with it. I fuck with it. 3 hours of sleep, I'm feeling pretty good. Um, what's worse, regretting something you did or regretting something you never did? Regretting something you never did because that's the unknown. At least if you did something like I don't know though. Because if you did something and it affected someone else, like that trauma, and you feel bad about that, like if you're not a sociopath and got a conscience, that's gonna live with you the rest of your life. Like anything simple. Say you got into a fight with someone and like you like hit them the wrong way or they fell the wrong way, and then for the rest of their life they got like some sort of like permanent damage or disability because of it and like you did that, it'll eat at you and like that's tough. Like which one would I pick? I don't know. If it was something like that, like see, I've never really done anything like that in my life that like I regret to the point where I'm like fuck. But like so for me personally, I'd regret something I never did because I'd be missing out on experience. But for like other people who have made a mistake that has seriously harmed someone else, I hope they'd pick something you did because shit, man, humans can be crazy. If you met yourself 10 years ago, would they be proud of who you became? I talked about that already, so I'm not gonna answer that one. Um, but yeah, I'm done with these questions, man. I'm just gonna sit here and talk off the dome now. Like, wow, I'm already 33 minutes in on this. I think my last one was like 10 minutes, so we're probably running at about 40 minutes now. This is about my longest solo podcast ever, and it's good. I feel chill back home in Rhode Island. I can run a solo forever right now, man. I got a podcast later tonight, that I'm supposed to be doing. If it goes through, we'll get it done, and everything should go great. But yeah, man. I also wanted to talk about some crazy stuff. I mean, people like driving dangerously. Like, bro, I can promise you, I can promise you when you get on the road, you're not in Fast and Furious. Like, I can guarantee you that. Like, God rest Paul Walker's soul, but you guys saw what happened to him. Like, It's dangerous. It's a dangerous game and things can go bad quick. And the problem is when you're on the highway, fucking swerving in and out of traffic, right? You're not just putting your life in danger. You're putting everyone else around you's life in danger. Like, I just don't get it. It's like every day last week, that was a big thing of the week. I seen accidents every day. Like my job, I'm on the road all day, every day. It's crazy. Like friggin' accident after accident after accident, lanes shut down, cars flip, trucks flip, traffic backed all the way up. And then you go on the news, like, it's just fucking crazy. It's upsetting. It is seeing people lose their life because of just shit that doesn't need to happen. Like, think about it. Where are you going? Like, really, where are you going? You do realize, like, I'm a professional driver. I do this for a living. Driving faster, right? Like, at an excessive speed that's a dangerous rate. Like, we're talking 100 miles an hour, swerving in and out of traffic where everyone else around you is going 60, 65. You're only going to get to your destination probably 2 or 3 minutes faster if you're driving 30 minutes. That's not a big chunk of time that's worth losing your life over. I just don't get it. Like, you gotta, like, I'm not sitting here trying to preach or nothing like that, but I'm just trying to put it into perspective for people because I want you to understand it's really not worth it. When you're on the highway driving all crazy like that, the amount of time you are saving is not worth risking your life and everyone else is around you. Imagine if you hit someone else and something happened to them and you survived and you got to live with the trauma of that. Was that worth getting to Dunkin' Donuts 2 minutes quicker so you could get a latte? Like, think about that. Like, really think about that. Like, I'm sorry, but this ain't the Fast and Furious, guys. Like, just come on. Like, it sucks. It's heartbreaking to see. All last week, almost every day, I saw lanes closed on highways and just, ugh. And I know there was fatalities in some of those accidents. It's unfortunate. It's just not worth it. Like, we all need to be respectful of each other and just drive with respect for everyone else on the road and realize this ain't a fucking video game. You mess up one little mistake, you can take someone's life out. You know? Shit's crazy. And I'm sure some of you seen my Rhode Island folks, that accident on Cumberland, true tragedy, you know. Rest in peace to everybody involved in that. That shit was crazy. Like all I send all my prayers and um my prayers and positive thoughts out to the families of the people lost in that. Like crazy, man. It's really difficult to see. But jeez. Let's just be safe, guys, please. Please, please, please. I mean, like every single day I was on the road last week. It's like fuck, like cheap people just trying to get to the destination quicker. It ain't worth it. It ain't. If you're running late, just be late. You know, just be late. Like save your life and someone else's life. Just be late. It's not worth it. It's not. It's not. You're not Paul Walker. You're not Vin Diesel. Like, I'm sorry, but it's crazy. Same thing. Last night, I got stuck in uh 495 down there. Friggin' whole road shut down, crazy accident. As a matter of fact, this confused the shit out of me. I don't know what happened. I was fucking genuinely confused. I actually might try and go look that up because I really have no idea what happened. But I was driving in Mattapan, right outside of Dorchester over there. The speed limit's 25. Fucking, I'm just going down the road. It's like 6 in the morning. And I look, and there's two cars over here like that, right? Totaled. And then I look on the other side of the road, like maybe 20 feet down, two more cars. Fucking totaled. I was like, what the hell? This was four cars totaled. The speed limit's 25. And, like, it's not an easy road to just, like, fly on, so I don't know, like, what happened to get something that extreme? Like, I was genuinely confused. I saw people outside of their cars. I hope everyone's okay. I didn't know. I just drove by and I saw people, like, talking and this and I don't fucking know, but I was confused. I was like, "What happened?" Like, holy shit. I've never seen nothing like that. Just, like, on a 25 speed limit, these cars were totaled, like, they were going, like, 70 and, like, drove into each other. Like, I was like, I don't fucking know. I can't explain it, but it was some crazy shit. Um, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm probably gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna hopefully get that podcast out tonight. I might post it tomorrow. I don't know, and then I might do another podcast tomorrow, with someone, and I'll probably post that one maybe a day after that, maybe 2 days after that, just to give some time to let the first one settle in. I don't want people to get too overwhelmed with content. I like to spread it out a little bit. Um, but yeah, man, like, I don't know, everything's been good. We're just going through out here, trucking along, no pun intended, getting things done, and yeah, that's about it. I love and appreciate you all. Thank you all for tuning in. Um, Make sure to watch. I'm probably just gonna fucking edit this up and upload it like right now as is, like whatever. And then yeah, we'll go from there. So thank you all for watching. Again, appreciate you. Make sure to show your support, the likes, the comments. Let me know what you think in the chat. Like if you have any comments, I love feedback. I love being able to interact and talk with you guys. Message me. That's another thing I'm trying to get better at is answering messages. And lately I've been good at it. I've been answering everybody's messages. So yeah, man. Let's keep it going. Good vibes. Creating a good positive environment. I love it. Thank you for watching, guys.
Welcome to the J-Podcast. Today we will talk about whatever the hell we want.